when overall, the shopping for homes and all of that is still very, very strong, certainly in the existing home sales front. Here's the conundrum, though. Even in this latest period, as rates are declining to a 4-week low, I might point out, the available supply is declining even faster right now, and that puts potential buyers in a bit of a catch-22 predicament. Pierre Debbas joins us right now. The Robert Debbas managing partner, follows all things real estate and then some. Pierre, good to have you. I guess it's a weird dilemma, albeit a good one to have, with rates declining, but just when you're able to look at properties, there are fewer properties to find. So where do things stand?
What you're seeing is that the first-time home buyer is the one that's suffering the most in this market. The average number of days spent on the market for a home in November was only 18 days, which shows you that demand is still there. I mean, 18 days to be on the market is an unprecedented number. So when you look into going into next year, clearly it's not just rates, it's really supply and pricing. Right now, when you're looking at the average principal sum of a mortgage, it's over $400,000, which shows you that majority of the activity that's taking place is in the higher end market. And the lower end market is the one that's suffering due to first-time home buyers being priced out, or I should say the first-time home buyer demographic suffering. The lower end market is still active because you still have a lot of investors who are going in and buying up these properties. And the investors purchasing at that price point are largely buying in cash. So you're right. It does put us in quite the predicament going into 2022.
How do those buyers then, who are competing against those paying cash, those syndicates or investment firms that are buying up a lot of these, how do they muscle through, or can they?
I think that's $1 million question. How are they going to re-enter the marketplace next year, and what percentage of them will just maintain being renters for the foreseeable future? At some point, you're seeing it now when you're talking about interest rates being at a 4-week low. And the impacts of that, you would think that it resulted in a spike in activity, especially first-time home buyers, is that the fatigue that they're encountering is what really is going to keep them out of the market and continue towards renting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Pierre, thank you very much. I apologize for the truncated time.